Hey y'all, this is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Yes, I will. I just came to encourage you today. I came to encourage you, and I'm just sharing my lessons from. I'm gonna just go ahead and get started. You can always go back and watch it because I got a dance practice with the little one. But lessons from betrayal. It was just in my spirit to talk about it because um, it's something that we all probably will go through in our life. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if there's anybody who has gotten through this life without being betrayed by somebody. So so I'm just sharing my lessons. Um but it is so important that we choose to uh choose. We have to choose to get the lesson. It's real when they say, that this thing could either make you better or bitter. The choice is on you whether or not you allow it to make you better or bitter. And so I chose to let betrayal make me better. Um, so, and I ain't wrote nothing down. I just had to think about this because it was just on my spirit, to talk about it. So, excuse me if you hear a lot of because I'm thinking like, I'm going back to that place so I can share with you. And just to let you know, first of all, that once you make that choice to allow it to make you better, um, there is joy on the other side. There is joy on the other side because I wouldn't be here right here talking to you today if it wasn't joy on the other side. I wouldn't be able to tell you, you know. That's what we're here to do, to share our journeys and to share our testimonies um, with each other, to let you know that, hey, I've been through it too, and you can get through it. So, what I've learned from betrayal, let me think, is number one thing it taught me was that even as a Christian, because I am a Christian, uh, I learned that pain, how we respond to pain, how we react to pain, it will teach us a lot about ourselves. And God knows us. I mean, He made us. He already know us. He already know what we gonna do. He already know. He know us, and He loves us anyway. So you gotta understand that He knows us. But a lot of things is for us to learn. Um, and so pain will show you a lot about who you trust in. It'll show you a lot about yourself. Like, what is it that, how do you react when you're hurt? And sometimes you don't know because you've never actually been in a situation. And so I learned from being betrayed by somebody who was supposed to be my best friend that I don't even think that she knew what she would do, in certain situations. And so even as Christian, um, betrayal taught me that sometimes you don't even know what's in you until you get in a situation, and it allowed me to have compassion, because in order to take the lesson from betrayal, in order to forgive, you have to have compassion. You have to be able to look at it from the other person's point of view, which is not always easy to do, but you can do it with Christ. When you want to grow and when you want to heal, it is so important that you get the lesson, that you're able to take lessons from it so that you can grow and that you won't stay stuck in what happened to you. So it just taught me that pain, um, even as Christians, will reveal a lot about what's in our hearts. Um, Yeah, what's in our hearts. So I learned that, and I learned compassion. Um, I learned not to ignore uh red flags. Like when you see something, don't overlook it. Hi, Kimberly J. Hi. When you see certain things, it's so important to look at, what did I overlook? What did I overlook in his character? What did I overlook in their character? Because I'm proud of your growth, man. Hey, Brandon, I'm so happy to see you. I'm happy to see both of y'all. It's so important to, uh, as you look back in hindsight, you know, each situation is different. So what you see and what somebody else see, might be different. But it's so important to, think about, okay, what did I overlook? What did I let slide? What did I, you know, and so as I look back, I can see a lot of things. I can see where my lack of boundaries allows certain behaviors, you know, because a lot of times our pain comes from what we allow. A lot of our pain, a lot of y'all going through right now because of what you're allowing. You overlook the character, you overlook, and so now you hurt. And so lack of boundaries, I learned lack of boundaries. I learned how to set boundaries. I learned that I don't have to accept anything that does not add to me. I don't care what your title is. If your presence is not helping me, I don't have to tolerate that. It's a lot of y'all tolerating right now. Y'all tolerating behaviors that is not good for you. And so I learned that, from betrayal. I didn't have to go through a lot of things that I went through because of my lack of boundaries. I did. Um, and one of the most important lessons of all is to trust in God. It's a trust in God. He is the only solid, perfect person in our lives. Even when people let us down, there is a very present help. And so it is so important that your ultimate happiness, your ultimate joy come from God. Because when you're going through, that is who's going to heal you. That's going to give you the strength. That's who's going to make all things work together for your good. It's God. Um, Sometimes we can be blind because of people's titles. Think that their title, just because they hold the title, don't mean that they have the character to match that title. And it's so important to see, is their character, is their integrity, is it in line with this role that I'm giving them? Because if not, I gotta let it go. I gotta let it go. And so sometimes you're like in one of the situations where I couldn't see, okay, I don't see any red flags. I don't see what I overlooked. I didn't see this coming. Where in that situation, that's when I was able to learn compassion, and I was able to learn um, how we respond, you know, to pain. And I was able to see even in my own pain, mistakes that I made, and who we really trusting in, who we really relying on, you know. So who do you really trust God as much as you say you do? How are you handling what you're going through? How are you handling this pain that, came from your boyfriend, your husband, your wife, your kids? What are you doing with that pain? And that's going to show you how much you really trusting in God. Because when you're trusting in God, can't nothing separate you from the love of God. So, it's a revealer. I say this all the time. It's the storm that reveals the strength of the anchor. And so sometimes storms come to show you your faith or your lack of faith, your character, where you need to grow, where you need to grow. Why am I allowing this in my energy? Why did I allow this behavior into my energy? Why did I allow them into my heart after I saw all signs that I could be next? I could be next. I see the signs, but I'm still proceeding. Like what's this in me? What do I need to heal within me that's making me overlook? How do I see myself? So overall, I learned compassion. I learned forgiveness. I learned that it ain't personal. What people do to me is their character, their walk with God. It ain't personal. But what did I allow? What did I overlook? What did I let slide? What did I keep letting slide? And how can I prevent that in the future? So take that wisdom with you going forward. Use forgiveness. Once again, it's not personal. We're people, we're sin. We were born in sin. If we do not pray, stay prayed up, if we don't stay connected with God, if we don't heal those wounds, guess what we gonna do? We gonna do and go to unhealthy things. It don't take nothing to sin. We don't have to. We naturally, like certain things that we shouldn't like, and so we have to take that word. Some people don't know how to treat you. Yeah, that's true. But once again, it goes back to their relationship with themselves, and their relationship with God. And so you allow them into your energy. What you think you're gonna get? What you think you're gonna get? So once you see it, that's why it's important not to rush. Don't rush into relationships. Don't rush into uh friendships. Um, learn the person. Learn. Get to know them. Take your time. Get to know people. Use wisdom going forward. Don't just believe words. Make sure that the character and their spirit matches. So a lot of my pain came from overlooking red flags and not having boundaries. So what boundaries do you need to? I'm one of those people. I have to be very careful with other people. Oh, I don't naturally treat people well. Oh, wow. But you know what? How we treat others. I always say when we love ourselves, we treat others well. So, it could be a reflection of how you treat yourself. Because when you love you, you don't hurt people. You don't go out, but at least you're able to recognize that you don't naturally treat people well, you know. So you got to start treating yourself well first. Start loving on you, you know. And you'll begin to trust yourself. You'll begin to trust your judgment. You'll begin to trust your intuition, you know. You just got to heal and start loving on you. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. That's the first key, being aware and being able to recognize it. Thank you, Kimberly J. I hope I'm making sense because I feel like I don't even know because I ain't, I don't know. But I hope it's helping or making sense a little bit. But yeah, um, it's not personal. Once again, people are just operating from how they naturally operate. It's your job to use wisdom and to see how they operate and see, is this what you want in your life? Is this what you want in your energy? Take that wisdom going forward and remember to trust in God, because even when people let us down, that shouldn't keep you down. Yeah, you're gonna be hurt. Yeah, you're gonna be disappointed, but you can get through it. You can get through it. God is a healer. He will heal you. He is a healer, and He's healed me, and it worked for my good. It worked for my good. You know how some people love language is gifts, right? Mine is just to spend time. So some people who be with me and give gifts, I have to put effort in and make sure I give too. Yeah, well, you got to give something. I mean, if okay, I don't know if you're talking about a relationship or a friendship. Mine is just to spend time. Yeah, you got to give, and it's just learning them. It's just learning them, um, and what they love language is. So yeah, if they give gifts, it's a big chance that their love language is gifts. So now, oh, both, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm blessed that um my friends really we just enjoy each other. We don't even have to be doing nothing, and it's not about the quality, the quantity of friends. It's about the quality. So I can count on one hand, like people I call my real friends, but that's all I need, and we can be ourselves around each other. Um, and just being with each other, we can be sitting on the porch, and we're gonna have a good time, and we're gonna enjoy each other. I don't think I have nobody that what gifts is theirs, even though we do give each other gifts, but that's not something we feel like is missing. If we don't show up with a gift, I think we all enjoy each other. Yeah, yeah, put that effort in. You recognize it, so at least you self-aware. You're aware of what you need to work on. That's very important. Learning and growing in relationships and showing up, being present. But I'm that friend that I'm that friend that I pretty much call every day. I call every day. I call my sister every day. And I don't call AJ every day, but we connect some kind of way, whether in group chat. Yeah, it just working. I get lazy. Well, sometimes you probably just need time to yourself. You probably introvert. You probably recharge by being alone. So it might not even be that you're being lazy. It's probably just that you need that time to recharge. You might, and that's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what that sounds like to me. I don't see you being lazy. I just see you recharging your soul. That's what I pick up from you. You need a lot of time to yourself to think and just you probably enjoy it. Do you enjoy being alone? But yeah, y'all, God, trust God. Yeah, that's what I pick up from you. You're not lazy. You just need time to yourself. But guess what? It's okay. Your friends probably understand that though. I'm sure. Like if you got good friends, you able to express hey, they should know that about you. Cause like I got another friend. We hardly talk, but we be in a group chat and she might pop in and she be like, y'all, I ain't forgot about y'all. I just been real busy, I've been doing this or I've been doing that. It's, I love y'all, I miss y'all, or something like that. And we don't take it personal. We get it. And so, once you put it out there, I don't expect nothing more. Now that she done put it out there, it's the problem come in when we start expecting stuff from people that they can't give us. That's how we get hurt a lot also. Expecting people to be something that they're not. I'm the one that's gonna call. I'm the one that's gonna text. I can't expect everybody to be me. You know, and I love doing it, and I don't feel bad about it. Like I enjoy it. So yeah, it's all right. You're now. How you say your name? You're cute. You're. I don't even remember seeing you ever in my comments, but thank you for tuning in. You're cute. I think that's how you say it. Cute. Well, nice to meet you. Welcome. Don't be a stranger. Let me see. Is it anything else that I learned from betrayal? The main thing is put your trust in God. Okay, Q. Hey, Q. God bless you. Listen, that's what we're here for to encourage each other. Sometimes we can see something as bad. It ain't bad. It's just who I am. Make it known. This is me. This is what I like. This is what I need. A lot of times, Because even though I enjoy my friends' company, I also enjoy being by myself. And I don't have to be with them to, you know, enjoy life or have a good time. Just like this past weekend, I went to the beach by myself. I didn't need them there. Would have been nice to have them there, but man, I had such a blast. Oh my God. Oh my God. It was so wonderful. And my mood, I was just at such peace. And it's okay. God bless. Wow, you've been around for a long time. Thank you so much. My first album came out in 2004. Baby, it's 2022. 18 years ago. Ain't God good? I'm still here. But see, right now I'm just trying to share my lessons to help others. But what I'm teaching now, before I was able to teach this, that thing broke me. And so I let betrayal, don't be like me. I let betrayal make me give up on myself. I let betrayal make me give up on my dreams. I let betrayal just take me on that. I gave up for a season, but it's okay. I learned a lot. I needed the lessons. God knew I was going to give up. He knew I was going to try to give up, but he also knew that I was going to come back. And so I learned what I needed to learn. And so now I'm sharing my lessons with you that if you do not put your hope and your trust in God, you ain't going to know what to do. When somebody, turn up not being who they said they would be, you ain't going to know how to handle that, how to process that. But with God, if you trust in God, okay, it's gonna work for my good. I'm gonna get through this thing. It's all right. You know, I learned what I needed to learn. All right, I gotta keep it moving. You know, you might have to cry. You might have to shed a few tears from the pain, or the disappointment, but that's okay. You're gonna be all right. Keep going. Keep going. God got you. With God, baby, you more than a conqueror. So y'all be encouraged. Lift your head. Let God hear your heart. Forgive. Um, and make sure you trusting in God so that your response to pain, so your response to betrayal won't throw you off the course. Because the enemy he'll use sometimes he'll use those closest to you or who we think is closest to us. But don't let that throw you off the course. Keep pushing, keep moving. It ain't over. Let it strengthen you. And all is well. I will be well. I'm a living witness that you can get through and you can make it. Keep on praying, keep on pushing, keep on worshiping, keep on putting that word to it. Know that it's gonna work for you. So, all right, y'all. I'm finna get out y'all hair. I thank y'all for listening. Thank you, Kimberly J, for letting me know I made a little bit of sense on here. So I love y'all. And I'm gonna get out of y'all way. You are so welcome. God bless you. Y'all make sure y'all tune in tomorrow night. At 8 o'clock p.m. I'm gonna be going live on Facebook and YouTube with Charles Dixon. We're gonna be talking about before you have that affair. My. Before you have that affair. Now, because, I've been talking about it for a long time, but I think it's good to hear from a male perspective, and just cheating. And, you know, it's not the answer, especially as children of God. Um, so, y'all, we're going to be talking about that tomorrow. Anybody that need to hear it, y'all tune in before you have that affair tomorrow at 8 o'clock p.m. YouTube and Facebook Live. We want to share our wisdom with you and let you know that ain't what you want. That ain't what you want as children of God, baby. That ain't what you want. So I love y'all. And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow night at 8 o'clock p.m. See y'all. God bless you.